Hey everybody! Welcome to Corruption
Hi.
Crew.
Hey,
We're
still here.
sadly down in Alt today. This week he's been feeling sick, so go to Twitter and send him love and tell him that you missed him. Any pregame announcements? Hopefully Zoom is going to be all right. I know that they've been having some trouble because literally everyone in the world is using it right now, apparently.
They had an update last night, but
Yeah.
we should be fine now.
So, who wants to volunteer to recap, if anybody?
Gurk turns into a flea and hops away.
Just dead silence.
I was about to
say,
I didn't know where the 50 damage on my character sheet came from, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't recap.
see, Kat, you should do it the way I do it and make everybody roll.
It is a
Well,
lot
that
of fun.
doesn't help if they don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Exactly, but it's fun for them to be stressed out about it.
It does force you to remember what happened last session.
Exactly.
Weren't you the one to rewatch the latest episode just so you could answer?
But it's more fun to force people to do it, the others to do it, not the GM.
Also, I'm still writing notes because I still work a full-time job even though I'm at home. It's fine. Go for it, Aya. I'll fill you in if you miss anything.
Okay, so the team was trying to resurrect Passion, and it didn't work because she was already resurrected, and she woke up in a place, a church of the one true God, and they were like, "Hey, you helped us, so we're gonna help you as a reward," kind of thing. And she was like, "All right, cool. Can I have a phone and also maybe a shirt?" And I don't think she said that. She doesn't give.
She doesn't care. They gave her a shirt.
And then she met up with an star elf. And they had something and did something. I wasn't there for that part, but we got a message from Passion, and she's like, "Hey, I'm here. Come get me." So we're like, "All right, fine." And we went to the grid, and then I talked to myself for like 3 minutes. That was wild and weird, and I don't want to do that again. And then everybody else had like weird nightmares, but I wasn't there for that part because I had to leave and play a different, very shitty character.
You abandoned us.
Listen, Lana comes first.
Okay, so some minor details that were thrown in there. When the party went to go find Passion, they learned that Passion had been resurrected by a cleric of the One True Maker, who you guys had actually encountered worshippers of this person before, but the woman who raised Passion told her that she was the Holy Mother, basically the leader of the entire church of the One True Maker, and that the individuals who attacked Corruption Crew were... You back, Aya?
Hello. I'm
Hi.
tired. I'm so sorry.
It happens. That the individuals who attacked your party were members of an enemy sect that absolutely despises corruption and wants to destroy it at all costs. While there, Passion did call everybody and say, "Hey, I'm in Rosa Gallica. I'm at the Cathedral of the One True Maker." And interestingly enough, while Passion and the guest character, who I'm so sorry, Jen, I can't remember the character's name, Kendra, were chatting, they heard a commotion. And outside, it looked like they came to learn that the cathedral was beset by an army of humanoids, mostly. There was one giant and a handful of other creatures in this mix. And the entire cathedral was besieged and laid to attack. The Holy Mother and Kendra stayed behind with a celestial being that is 8 feet tall and has jade skin that the Holy Mother summoned to hold the line and allow Passion and the handful of parishioners and lower level acolytes and priests to make their escape. The rest of the crew had gone into the grid to get to Rosa Gallica because none of them had teleport, and the priest they were with was like, I don't have teleport, but I do have plane shift. So he plane shifted you into the grid, where all of you had interesting experiences, some with a protective spirit, some just finding each other and aspects of your own selves. And we pick up with you guys arriving in the city of Rosa Gallica. The city is just a burst of color. There is just greenery everywhere, beautiful flowers and trees and bushes and different things. And the every awning and roof is colored with these multicolored tiles and beautiful patterns. And however, set against that, the city is in chaos. The streets are filled with the hundreds of people running and screaming and yelling, and you can very obviously hear a loud commotion coming from what you can clearly see is a very tall glass structure in the distance, which you assume is the cathedral. And Thunder, as you arrive and lets go of your hands, Thunder being the Kenku Henshin priest of Altaziel that attempted to raise Passion about a minute or so after Passion was already raised, just goes, you guys know I'm all out of my high-level spell slots, right?
Onyx cracks her knuckles and says, I have some high-level spell slots here.
Am I here? Did I make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of you guys are here except for Demona because she was not at the temple with you when you left.
Okay.
You can see. Give me a second while I pull up my notes. Are there notes here?
Nope, no notes allowed.
Nope, no notes allowed. You can see in the crowd what looks like soldiers of it's hard to tell at first what side is which, but as you get a little closer and get a gauge of what all of the chaos is, you can see that it looks like a small force of mounted archers, and the archers are mounted on Allosauruses, the dinosaurs, fighting against individuals in do any of you have history proficiency?
I do.
Okay, you would recognize it as the garb of the Rosa Gallica militia.
Hey. Hey, we made it, you guys. You know, my friend Simon, he's from here. He used to be a scientist. He studied plants here. He's really nice. He has a plant.
You say as like some random half elf just body checks you out of the way, running past you because you guys are standing on a street and there is a chaos going.
To get in your way.
Do I sense any corruption outside of our group?
You actually do. You sense a small amount, a not insignificant amount on those guys riding the dinosaurs.
Interesting.
So who are these dinosaur guys?
I don't know,
Should
but
I
I
beat them up?
don't know, but I like their style.
Thunder cracks his knuckles and he's like, I guess let's go find out.
All right, Onyx says, and she starts raging and run towards. What size categories are the Allosaurus?
They are large.
Perfect.
Oh no.
I'm going to grapple the Allosaurus.
I've infected them.
Oh, be
Oh no,
careful.
wait. Actually, I'm not going to grapple it. I'm going to instead, with my first attack, I'm going to shove it. I think I can shove a creature that is not larger than I am, right? That is only one size category
Only one
larger.
size category larger than
Yeah,
you.
right. So basically, what Onyx does is she just like straight up rushes towards it and body checks it into the leg to try and knock it to the ground.
Excuse me while I play Where the Fuck Are Dinosaurs? Seriously, where the fuck are dinosaurs?
Oh
In the
wait, I have
ground and in our
advantage
cars.
because I
Where
raged.
are the
They're
dinosaurs?
between demons and devils, I think. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. They're after devils? Or like right after
Yeah.
devils.
I got lost because the dragons just take up like 70% of the fucking book.
I mean, it is Dungeons and Dragons. I'm just saying.
Don't come at me like this. I already did it on Twitter. Yeah, so you wanted to what now?
Shove it to knock it prone.
I think that's an athletics check. Contested athletics or acrobatics.
Exactly.
It's gonna go with athletics.
Really? And I have advantage? Yeah, because it's a strength check.
As long as you use your bonus action to rage, yeah.
Strength check.
Yeah, I did. I did say that.
Strength equals 5.
That's a 28.
It got a 10 because it's my dice rolling. Yeah, you send this thing, just body check this thing, send it's sprawling onto the ground, and its rider just slides about 10 feet away. Yeah, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Scene.
Onyx fights the river.
Onyx fights the what?
The river. I mean, I'm making the joke of the Odysseus campaign just being the role of nat 20s.
I rolled pretty bad. 22?
God damn it.
I actually rolled pretty bad, considering that Onyx did make the first move.
I'm assuming I
Roll
don't need to roll
9.
here, Cat.
Not yet, no.
I figured
You
as much.
and Demona do not quite yet.
I rolled an 11.
Sorry if I'm like half paying attention. The overlay I noticed has the old Grok on it because I switched back to our previous overlay.
I was gonna make a comment on that, but I'm like, he's probably figured that out already.
Yep, it's gonna be fixed in a few.
Nice.
Okay, when does Cyberus go?
2.
Tracks for the De-Fraggers.
It's consistent.
Yep. What about Sammy?
9.
Okay, so Gurk, what would you like to do?
Cool. So all I saw pretty much is this invading group showed up, right? Sorry, I was half paying attention, like I said.
You're fine.
Some of them are corrupted or have some layers of corruption that our De-Fragger is able to sense. Onyx did the Onyx thing and went over and started grappling something.
She actually shoved it, but yes.
Shoved.
Yeah.
And they have dinosaur mounts or something? Or are they
There is a
dinosaurs?
There is a huge crowd of random citizens, so you assume are just people that live in the city that are running away from the goddamn war on their doorstep. About 5 mounted archers on dinosaurs with bows and spears, and a smaller another group of warriors wearing a like green vest with a leaf on it, which you're guessing kind of reminds you of what the flag you've seen of Rosa Gallica once before.
Mm-hmm.
And they are on hover bikes. but they do not look like they're doing super well, as you see one of them just get snatched up by the Allosaurus and shaked around like a dog toy. One of them is prone. The dinosaur and the person, though. What do you want to do?
Like I said, I like their style, so I polymorph into a T-Rex. And I just stomp over to the prone dinosaur and do my T-Rex thing, and I chomp on it.
Cool.
So let me
Don't
get to...
forget you have
Attack and
advantage because
advantage.
it's prone.
Yeah, oh, of course. Of course. Now I get to look up where dinosaurs are. Actually,
I love the whole thing. Oh, they're Allosaurus. That's cute. Turns into a fucking T-Rex.
Turns into let me just apex predator my way through this shit.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's cute. I'm you, but better.
I'm you, but better in every single way, except for like you can outrun me.
Because every time a character shifts into an animal or something, I always like to think a little bit of themselves is on the creature. So the T-Rex's skin has the same fractal patterns that his Void Rai grayish skin has.
Has the
Nice.
T-Rex also long black hair that hangs like over its eyes
I
halfway?
literally just wrote that. I pictured having the emo
No, because T-Rexes don't have hair, or I would. I was
But they
debating
have
it.
feathers.
We don't know that.
Which aren't hair.
Their-
But
their
alright,
hair,
so
depending
I
on
run
how
over
you-
and chomp. Yeah, and that 19 I'm pretty sure will hit. Yeah, 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll? Yeah, I'll roll damage. Why not?
It has an AC of 13, Scott.
Oh, okay.
Can you miss?
Yes.
He can roll in that one.
Or
that
or
one
nat
always
2.
misses.
And I almost maxing damage on the first 3 of the 4 damage dice I roll. Okay, 40 piercing damage, and it's grappled.
It is still alive.
That's fine. You said there were two.
Barely.
You said there were 2 targets, right?
What the hell is happening?
The other one is 10 feet away.
Our
Its
usual chaos,
rider
yeah.
was 10 feet away.
Oh, 10 feet away. That's perfect. It gets hit by tail.
You
It's
said
prone,
it was
right?
41 hit points of damage?
40.
Okay.
Yeah, reach 10 feet. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. So, at advantage because prone.
I am my issues.
I rolled a lot lower this time. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Now let me roll that damage. I like to think like the initial pounce and grab. I like had to reposition myself, and I use that momentum for the tail swing. Yeah, only 17 bludgeoning damage. Not much. But
He's out.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my turn.
You hit him with the tail, and there's like this sick crunching noise as the body goes across the street, hits a building, and just slumps down in a way. It's like he's dead. Or paralyzed for life, but probably dead.
Uh-oh.
It stops working.
Didn't mess with the windows this time. You're good.
Excellent. I apologize for everything.
But yeah, so I'm grappling this other dinosaur. That's my turn.
I just love the image of like biting down on the neck of the other dinosaur and just like shaking it violently around and the tail like randomly hitting the dude on the floor.
Maybe it's just like
tell you of that one time that we threw a chicken into a dinosaur's mouth and turned into another dinosaur?
no, but that sounds interesting. A story for another
That
time.
happened.
So, Onyx, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I rolled
There's
an
a
11.
big
Holy
ass-
shit!
Yeah, literally everyone rolled for garbage.
Oh my god.
You're pretty sure Gurk would allow you to ride him.
Okay. Who else
Gurk
is
is
close
also
by?
standing over top of you because you just attacked the same creature.
Yeah. Who else is close by?
You're only 30 feet away from the others because Gurk was able to get you with the movement.
Okay. Then Onyx is going to try that same thing again and rush the next Allosaurus.
Okay.
Try and do the same thing again.
I wish I could conjure you a football helmet.
That's not as good. That's only a 22.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, she basically just like runs over and body checks again the leg. Like basically, I think allosaurs are like two-legged, right? They yeah,
Basically, mini
basically crushing the
T-Rexes.
one leg into the other. And then I'm going to use my second attack to punch down on the Allosaurus.
Rude.
Rip.
That's a 19 on the die.
That hits.
Oh, that's not that much damage. Oh wait, wrong die.
Hey, weird. I can only roll a 4 on this one. That's strange.
No, that's my dice.
No, that's your. You just roll a d20 and get that.
That's 4, 9. My rage damage is 2 or 3. One moment. I haven't played Onyx in a long while. It's 2. Okay, so 9,
15.
11 damage. And while we're at it, Flurry of Blows. Keeps on punching down. I mean, we do know the dinosaurs have a 13, so that's another hit because I rolled a 14.
Mm-hmm.
And a 15 for those two. For a total of, from both attacks, I'm just adding them together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 21.
Okay. It is still alive, but definitely hurting.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay.
As Onyx just runs up, body checks, and then just lets a flurry of blows onto the like lying down body.
Their turns. The Allosaurus is going to go first. And he's gonna bite you. Or attempt it. He's gonna stand up with his movement. And then attempt to bite you.
I was about to ask.
Hey, that's a 21.
That's a hit.
Oh, fuck. I need, like, actual dice. I'm so accustomed to not actually needing anything other than a d20 because my rolls are such a garbage. Like, yes, a d20. I don't get to do anything.
Wait, there's other dice?
Fuck off. Yeah, there's a d100 that always rolls the opposite of what I needed to do. That is 17 damage from a bite. As another, that one turns around and just tries to, and chomps onto you. And another one comes from within the crowd, weaving out of the crowd, moves its 30 feet towards you and attempts to hit with a claw, attempts to jump up and claw at you.
Does it move through any threatened squares for my huge-sized T-Rex being?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it moves through all of them because you're fucking ginormous.
The mouth is a little busy, so the tail swings at it. Oh, 28?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'm
the
helping.
Look of just pure despair on Cat's face there.
Only 13 bludgeoning.
Okay. It is still alive and does an 18 hit Onyx.
Yes.
Okay. And why do I keep putting dice away?
Oh, crud, that's actually a good thing. Would Sentinel work if I'm polymorphed?
Yes, because you keep your feats and such. You keep all your
I
levels,
don't have it. I'm just saying, hypothetically.
Oh.
It works. Yes.
It works. Yes, that's why I made the joke of it, Scotty.
Holy Jesus. Okay, that would be funny.
That is 11 slashing damage, Onyx, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That was a very interesting noise there, Hera.
24?
Yeah, you're fine. It like pushed all of its weight onto you to try and push you down, and you just sort of roll with it to the side, and it lands heavily on the ground. And you spin around just in time to see the rider's spear coming at your face. As it
I just imagine the one dinosaur basically like gnawing like on her arm, and the other one coming and oh, this is my opportunity, pounce on her and knock her down. And Onyx is just like, just takes the hit and just stands there. It's like, what do you want? I'm busy.
Yeah, basically. So the mounted rider makes 2 attacks against you. That is a 19 and a 15.
The 19 hits, the 15 misses, and because I want to do this at least once, and because it's funny, I'm going to use, I think I have it. I need to check one moment. Yes. So when a creature misses me with an attack, I can redirect their attack against another opponent within their reach, basically, or within 5 feet of me. That's it, within 5 feet of me. For 1 key point, and I'm going to do that because that's funny. So
4 of them surrounding you. There are 2 riders and 2 dinosaurs.
Wow, that is.
I'm going to redirect this spear attack against the other rider, basically, from the one rider to the next.
Okay.
That is so anti-cavalier. It's insane. You just shut down a cavalier with that if they miss.
Monks are powerful as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I take the first hit. Basically, I just imagine like Onyx just the spear comes towards and she just grabs onto the spear like blade of it, which cuts through, and then she just like whoop.
Okay. So it was 5 damage to you.
Oh no.
7 damage to the other rider. And then that rider is going, what the fuck, man? And is going to attempt to stab you again.
Who'd win in
3
a
more
fight?
Times.
A
That
dinosaur?
is probably definitely a miss and a 19 again.
Okay. I can only do that
8 more
once because
damage.
it's a reaction. Okay.
Who would win in a fight? A rider on top of a dinosaur or one drunken girl?
And all of the other riders are going to pelt arrows at the T-Rex.
Fair enough.
But they're not getting close because fuck that noise.
Well, I also have an armor class of 13, so they should have a good chance.
I mean, yeah, but it's my rules, so. Yeah, there's 2 more left. So that's a 16, so both of those hit, so I need to get another D6. The D6 or D8? It's a D8.
Do they one-hand their bow? No, I'm kidding.
That is 10 damage from the first volley from the first other guy. And the other one, hits on the dot with both attacks. For pew. God damn, these dice are terrible. 8 more damage.
Okay. How about my food? Is it trying to not be food?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna try and not be food.
Okay. Opposed checks.
I'm gonna be a party pooper here because you need to make for every hit you take, you need to make a concentration check.
Oh, right. Okay, let me do
true.
that. Let me do that. I use my new constitution though, don't I?
I think
Yes.
all of them, your DC is only 10, because...
Yeah, it was under
They
20
didn't-
damage each.
They didn't
hit.
break
Yeah.
the, yeah.
How many hits
22
was that,
damage.
though? How many attacks
which-
hit?
I think all 4 of them.
Okay, so I need 4 checks.
Because it was two archers, and they each have 2 attacks each.
Yeah, all good.
Okay. The Allosaurus attempts to not be food.
Oh, yeah, and then now I do that.
Roll to
Actually,
not food.
I don't need to roll. They need to roll, because the monster has its own innate DCs.
That's a dirty 20.
Hey!
It's no longer grappled. Congratulations.
Yay!
It's still prone.
It's ready to be grappled again.
That's an action.
Mm-hmm.
It just wiggled out of the teeth.
Nah, just the part of it that it was in my mouth, it just let me have it.
Yeah, no, it's still an animal. It's gonna get up with half its movement of 30 feet and run the fuck away with the rest of it.
All right. This should be fun.
You're out of reactions, though.
I know.
But it's only 30 feet away, so
Yep.
oh no, it's one step. Yeah, so let's see, that's their turns. Sammy, what would you like to do? There are lots of dinosaurs and archers and a T-Rex.
They just like ran like.
I wish this was Lilia, because then she could understand beasts, and I'd just be like, ride me!
Phrasing.
Thank you.
Chronicles of Narnia, man.
I think
Come on.
Aya's face right now is the perfect summation of how she feels. She's very confused.
Oh, she froze again, didn't she?
Yes.
Save it.
Oh,
I
hey,
already
you're back.
posted.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Aya. You're back.
Love having shitty internet during stream. It's not fun. So,
There.
what exactly is going on here? Do we end up in a dinosaur zoo? What, like?
From what you can tell, it looks like the militia of the city is fighting these handful of archers mounted on dinosaurs.
Okay, so
and-
Onyx didn't punch a cop.
No, she
Okay, cool.
she punched a dinosaur.
Okay.
And based on the chaos coming from filling the streets, you're guessing that these guys are not alone, and also that maybe that chaos is coming from the church.
Okay. Well, I think Vinna wants to take a turn at finally punching something, because literally she has not fought anything in this campaign.
Wait.
So she's gonna transform with her magic words, which is, by the power of the broken moon, I shall punish you. And she's gonna go ahead and gonna try and stab a dinosaur. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Whichever one is closest. She doesn't give a fuck. She just wants to fight.
The large size ones or the huge size one?
Ooh.
Well, you saw Gurk turn into the T-Rex.
I know, I'm just messing with it.
Oh, okay. Stop confusing me. I literally have been breaking in and out of this conversation, so I have no idea what's going on. So she... Okay, so... First attack is 15. Actually, not 15. It's more than that. It's way more than that, because
It hits.
I have numbers, but...
Dinosaurs have garbage AC.
Excellent. And the other one is a 16. So yeah, that hits you. God, my abilities are so wordy. I can't.
What are you looking for? I might be able to help.
I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, I'm just checking if I have any cool things. Unless they're...
Your shining personality.
Well, no, I'm playing Vinna, so...
Aw.
Your shining personality.
She does have it's necrotic damage now. Or what time is it actually?
Adventure time?
I want to say it's morning. Yeah.
Okay, then it's radiant. I'm sorry. So
That is the first time you've ever used that.
that's the first time she's ever hit anything.
Both of them have it.
I know. Okay, let's see. So one does I'm sorry, all over the place here. One does 5, the other one does... Oh shit. Okay. The other one does 9 points of damage.
Okay. Are you going after one of the ones that Onyx is beating up, or the one that has T-Rex teeth in it?
Onyx. I don't want to get in the middle of that
Okay. How much damage was it?
teethy situation. That was I believe that was 14 damage altogether.
Okay. It is still up, barely.
And can I use explosive finish? Can I do that? Is that a possibility?
Does that, I think that might only work on a crit.
Or
It'll say
No.
in there.
or inspiration point, I think.
When you damage a creature with an attack or spell after moving at least 10 feet, you can cause this attack or spell to explode, dealing extra damage to the creature. The extra damage is equal to your level. Once you use this trait, you cannot use this again until a long rest.
Yeah, you can do it then.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna shove Onyx and I'm gonna make it explode. She's just gonna like basically she's like Onyx might appreciate this. She's like wearing a mini skirt now and like a pink coat situation, and also like a tank top. Not tank top, crop top. A lot of exposed body parts here. And she's just gonna like stab into it like with her moon staff, take it out, and then just gonna be like move back and like snap her fingers, make that shit explode.
That's what they call it these days.
Mm-hmm.
Stab
Okay.
and explode. Mm-hmm.
I think you're all out of everything, because I think that was attack, move, and bonus action.
Yes.
What happens to the rider?
So he takes 12 more points of damage.
We'll see. Yeah, no, his dumbass would fall prone. God damn it. His poor schmuck. Yeah, so that's Sammy's turn. Cyberus, what would you like to do?
What's left?
There's one Allosaurus that is running the fuck away and bleeding profusely.
A good part of its neck is missing, probably.
One more dinosaur surrounding Onyx, and 2 riders, though one of them is prone, and 2 more archers and dinosaurs doing circles around around G-Rex, shooting at him. He just changed his name to that on Zoom, and
Oh.
Yesterday was Lost in Margaritaville, so get yourself lucky.
I will cast Bless on the 4 of us.
ooh,
Which
blast or
4?
bless?
Gurk and Onyx and whatever you are.
There's only 4 of us here, my dude.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to include yourself, because you could have.
There's
only 4. Passion and Demona are
you,
elsewhere.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go run and stand in front of one of the circling dinosaurs that's around G-Rex.
Okay.
And just try to block it with my body.
Okay. Cool. Gurk, it's your turn. What would the G-Rex like to do?
I'm going to have it do a wisdom save for its decision. Okay, it passes, so the Gurk intelligence is still overriding the instinct. Because instinctually, it was going to go chase. Because Predator, I guess. We'll go Jurassic Park T-Rex. So instead, he turns around, and the 2 that are circling around shooting arrows at me, I'm going to bite at the rider of one of them specifically, and then swing over to the other one, smack with the tail. Specifically the riders. So, 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You know, I'll make this easy. Do you want me to just do averages?
It's up to you. You can do average if you want.
Okay. I just rolled a nat
They
2
don't
on
have a lot
it,
of
so I think it's only fair I roll this out. Only did 19 piercing damage to that one, and it's grappled if it's still alive. Okay. And the tail on the other rider. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
22 bludgeoning.
It's also dead.
As a bonus action, I roar, and that's my turn.
Okay. Onyx, there is one rider, one prone rider, and one dinosaur remaining. What do you want to do?
So I imagine basically this guy is falling from his Allosaurus, and Onyx, basically as he's falling, grabs him.
Mm-hmm.
Then roars triumphantly into his face, and then uses a bite attack to sink her teeth into his neck.
Vinna just kind of does like a
savage.
The T-Rex looks down at you like, really? You're going to copy me? All right.
hot damn.
That's a 19 on the die, so I think that's a hit.
Yeah,
Onyx, that's hot.
That's 15 damage.
it is alive.
Okay, so
oh fuck! Wait, no, you injured this guy already.
If it's the one that took the spear from the other guy.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, so since he's dead now, Onyx is then still having this guy in her hand. Is just going to the other one is still on his T-Rex, right?
Yeah, he's prone. He's in a pile on top of his dinosaur.
Wait, he's prone on this dinosaur, but his dinosaur is still up?
No, the dinosaur died, and he was on it when it died. So he like fell. He's.
No, I mean the other guy. The other guy.
You just killed him.
Weren't there two riders?
Yeah, 2 riders and 2 dinosaurs. Last round, Vinna killed a dinosaur.
Yeah. And Onyx now killed the one that dropped from the dinosaur.
Rider. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were the one that dropped from the dinosaur. Okay. So then he is still up barely.
Okay, then Onyx is going to basically look at him. Probably he's like bleeding profusely from his neck, and then she's just going to slam it into the ground, which is just another normal attack, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoop. That's not 20.
Oh, that's all.
Do you need to roll?
No.
I rolled max damage.
It says press E to glory kill.
Yeah, basically. It's like a God of War kill. It's super gory. There's blood everywhere.
Oh god.
And then she like turns around to the other one and just leaps at him to shove him, specifically prone, to shove him off of his dinosaur.
Yeah, I guess technically that would work. Because it was your first attack was to take out the first guy. Your second attack was to attack.
Right. Sorry. Yes.
So
yes, that's true.
This
And
would be
I can't
flurry
use
of
my
blows.
martial arts attack for that.
Okay.
I can't use my martial arts. So I'm just going to attack the other rider with my with martial arts. Just like I'm going to like flavoring it, basically throwing the crushed body of the other one against him.
Yeah, you can easily enough do that.
Oh wait. That's a. I think I have a +9 to hit, so that's a 24-3.
Yeah, that hits.
For 11 damage.
He is out.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
I have a separate bank of hit points just for Onyx.
Pretty much. It's their turns. They look at their predicament. Realize, fuck this. The dinosaur that is in melee combat with Onyx runs for its fucking life. The other one continues to run for its fucking life.
What were any of them within 10 feet?
The one on Onyx, yeah.
Okay. Whee! Reactions are fun. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh wait, I also got an attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
I mean, I was standing right next to Onyx, so I get one too.
Yeah,
Go
sure.
for it.
Yay!
You get an opportunity attack. You get an opportunity attack. 28 damage.
I got
28 damage.
Yeah. You know, just a num-num. I'm not grappling anything right now, so no.
Okay.
18 damage.
I spoke too soon.
You're like,
It's still a lot. Nope. no,
I'm
it's
still.
not.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, okay,
Boom.
you guys killed it. It's fine.
I mean, she probably still would have gone for the swing,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's super dead.
You guys like kick the shit out of her and she just kind of taps it with her staff.
As
Like, yeah, I
As it
think
turns
it's dead.
around and tries to run away, I just imagine Onyx like doing the like a tiger or something like that, and like leaping on its back and just biting into the neck.
The archers.
Are dead.
Yeah, fuck, they are. That's right. Yeah, the dinosaurs played. Yeah, no, everything's dead. The dinosaurs run away because they're just beasts. They're not paid enough for this shit.
I roar again, I guess. I don't know.
I got to hit one thing.
A tiny little like you see the giant T-Rex leg, like foot next to Vinna, right? And then you just see this tiny little arm go up onto her head and go pat pat.
I'm trying to fight one thing in the last 1,003 years. I don't know how long it's been.
Onyx gets up and just like wishes like with the back of her hand, wishes the blood off her mouth, and like
You cast a
the rest
wish
off with her tongue, just like
to wipe blood off?
Hmm?
Sorry, it sounded like you said wish. So it's like,
No.
I wish the blood off of me. So-
I thought she was saying was wash,
yeah,
but it came out wish because German accent.
I know,
That's
but
my accent. Yeah.
I just find it really funny to see like that pretentious of like a spellcaster. I wish I wasn't dirty right now. Ew.
That's just called prestidigitation.
I mean, so I made the joke once that if my character Nyx ever got the spell Wish, he would like use it for like really like nonsensical things, like wishing for like a ton of ice cream or something like that.
A pair of girls'
Because she
panties. It's the classic
it's just-
Dragon Ball wish.
Um,
Also, I agree with Aya right now.
Thunder, who had been sort of like in the background with all of this, he's now decked out in his like Henshin uniform, which is pretty simple, like basically a sort of like tank top sort of thing that lets his feathery arms poke through. And it's in like a deep purple color, and a small cape, and he says, so for what it's worth, I just cast a spell and I think I can detect where your friend Passion is. We may want to head that way. I think there's a lot more things in the distance.
There's a low growl rumble as the T-Rex turns around and looks at him. Not an aggressive growl, just like a, little rumble.
Hi, buddy.
I sit down, look at my back, look at them.
I'm gonna climb on.
Oh my god. Just this fucking...
It's just a giant T-Rex puppy.
Yeah, you're my dog.
If I
That
I have to say, because I played so much Monster Hunter, I just imagine Anjanath basically without the flame spit, like
It has
snooze.
flame spit.
Oh man, I wish I had the flame spit. Holy crap. T-Rex that breathes fire is always epic.
Yes.
Onyx, that was great.
It was just me. That's how I fight.
Listen,
And I mentioned
fight
how like
with
getting like a little
I
piece of
fight with
flesh
a-
like between your teeth.
I fight with a bunch
Like
of
a rot-
wimpy ass magic kids all the time. So it's refreshing.
Onyx holds up her hand. Is like, these can do some magic.
Meanwhile,
Well, when
I
Cyber
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
when Cyberus gets to my back, and everyone else is busy flirting or doing anything else.
I don't know what's happening.
G-Rex stands up and looks at that person and is like, which direction?
Thunder will point you in the direction he senses passion.
All right. Moving at 50 feet around. Off we go.
Yeah, the warriors are the what you can now probably not, maybe not Gurk, because your intelligence isn't super great.
Not right now, nope.
Yeah, because I think at polymorph you gain the intelligence because it's not a wild shape.
Yeah, and yeah, with polymorph you have all of its stats. While wild shape, I would have the mental stats of my own person.
Everyone else can easily enough tell that those guys with the green leaf on their breastplate are pretty obviously the militia of the city and are currently trying to run ahead of you guys and clear a fucking path. And anybody on the ground will hear sincere gratitude, if panicked, from the handful of warriors that have managed to survive that fray.
So, seeing the T-Rex take off, Onyx is going to follow and actually surpassing the T-Rex after a short while because I have 55 movement.
Yeah, I was about to say, are you going to be nice and slow down a little bit?
No, she's just running ahead of the T-Rex, basically, make way!
Make way for what? Boom, boom.
Just the water. People come by and hear Onyx just yell, make way.
Yeah, that actually is happening because most of the streets here are actually lined with small like rivers. And instead of being like a gutter where it's filled with trash, like it is usually in the big city, at least here, it's actually filled with like there's fish and little lily pads and shit. It's super cute. And it's gets destroyed in about 5 seconds after a T-Rex paw steps in it. Meanwhile, at the cathedral, Passion, you have made your way to the sort of front entryway of where the entrance to this cathedral is, and you can see now that there are hundreds of these soldiers everywhere. As far as you can see, there are clerics fighting, there are more of those militia, city militia wearing the leaf breastplate, and in the distance you're pretty sure you see a T-Rex, and much closer you see what looks to be a heavily plated warrior with like this gleaming golden cloak from his shoulders, just absolutely laying waste to these individuals, to these people.
To
the city guard. Yeah.
All right.
Demona, I will say by this time you would have gotten the message to say where they were going. Would you have made your way to here with the spell that you have procured?
Would I have had enough time to get the other mission out of the way first?
You had enough time because they were there for a couple of hours. If you were quick about it, you would have had time to talk to the person you talked to and get
it all moved.
Get Seth's stuff.
Cool. Then yeah.
So I will say, Passion, as you're sort of looking out into the crowd and be like, okay, all right, that's the situation. You catch something out of the corner of your eye and you see Demona walking down a hallway. As Demona, you actually came through one of the teleportation circles. Where you come out, it looks like a small like antechamber, which is actually like beautifully decorated. It looks like it's where a lot of like bits of decorations are kept that aren't in use right now. And judging by like the chair sitting there and the half-eaten sandwich, you're guessing somebody's usually in here, but it is deathly silent in this entire cathedral until you turn a corner and see Passion and and just this crowd of like 15 terrified people. Like, of them, maybe about 4 or 5 of them look to be like in cleric robes, and the rest are just normal people that are terrified.
Yeah, Passion's trying to also guide the people, like to get them, like just go that way, kind of getting them to go away from the chaos that's happening in there, as well as the chaos that's happening out here.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of, when the hell did you get here, Demona?
Just kind of strolling past you, she nods her head and should have had a good response for this. Stage fright every fucking time.
I pictured Demona like in her head. Shit, I should have thought of a cool one-liner for this.
I don't have enough cool one-liners written down. Shit.
More just that she walks past you, smoking a cigar.
Of course she is.
Well, of course.
I was just on my smoking break.
Passion, you see the party's already started.
Looks like it.
There.
And Passion just kind of looks to the golden guy, says, think he's a problem. I'm going to go, I guess, go kick the shit out of him. Also, I will finally unveil, because Demona is the first one of the party to see. Passion is no longer her height you saw her when she was before.
Taller or shorter?
She's a gnome
Shorter.
now?
No, she is still exactly how she looked.
I
Well,
believe she's a no.
You land on your feet after a long fall?
she looks like the tiefling picture Aya drew currently.
Which
And
is on
she
the
is-
overlay.
Yep, she's on the, and she is 4'7" now. I rolled for her new height.
Oh my god!
I rolled minimum height for an Aasimar. Aya is dying because of how adorable the drawing this is going to be, aren't you, Aya?
Okay.
You just have to cut up all your drawings now, Aya, and just move Passion down 3 inches.
3
In
inches?
real life.
What are you
3 feet.
talking
In real
about?
life, 3 inches.
3 feet, you mean?
Okay, to be fair, if that was the difference in there,
Shorter!
just a second.
No, the drawings are like 6 inches. You move her down 3 inches.
3 inches make all the difference.
She'll just be able to fly, and then it'll be
Both of you head tilt at the exact same time. Sorry. Just both Aya and Kat were like,
did the dog head tilt at the same time. It was really good.
no, it was the upset head tilt, not the what?
It's not like that's the first penis joke we made.
No.
So what was Demona going to do, Sage?
I was just saying that with that much of a height difference, Demona would pause for just a second to make sure that it was actually Passion, and it would be more of a question of Passion, and then just keep on going. I'll meet you there.
All right. Yeah, Passion kind of rolls shoulders, make sure that as many of the people as are going the way following, and then follows up with Demona.
Okay, I am going to, because it will make my life easier, I apologize for those who rolled shit. I'm going to keep initiative. So both Demona and Passion, go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
Copy that.
All right. One sec.
Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
Everything is so fucking slow.
Don't look at people's names.
These
It's fine.
dice haven't rolled higher than a 5 all fucking day. Okay, for attacks they have, but I have rolled a 5 and a 2 on these dice so many times today. I'm fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
17 for Demona.
Okay.
22 for Passion.
Nice.
Who has a higher initiative between Gurk and Passion? Probably Passion.
I think Passion. What's Gruk's dex?
See, here's the tricky thing. Gruk's
When he rolled
dex
his
right
initiative.
now. Oh, when he rolled,
When you rolled Inish.
it's +7 because of a feat.
So then, yeah, you're fast.
I'm alert, I guess.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be more for the determining what your initiative
Yeah.
track would be. But yeah, your dex would be it. But it doesn't matter. I can go after. It's one turn. All right, good. I don't have to worry about anything too badly for my nobody form.
Did you not get your powers back yet?
I haven't gotten my recaster back yet. You guys didn't tell Phil to release the recaster yet.
Did we? Yeah, we did. I'm sure we did.
You didn't.
Well,
We did, but it didn't really work because miscommunication.
fucking
Wait,
Phil.
okay, did you do that or no?
Yes.
I don't think they did. I don't
did.
remember. I don't remember them saying Phil release it because I feel like that wasn't got you.
Why are you trying to make this harder for yourself, Vax?
Because I like
can't
pain.
remember.
Technically, I believe
Stop it.
Gurk called him and said, "Let the thing out of the thing."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I said.
That's right.
So technically, we did not.
We didn't clarify. Apparently, nobody saw. He didn't ask
Okay.
what that.
I'm gonna roll an insight check for the fairy dragon. See if
Oh,
he could
God.
decipher any of that.
Yeah.
Roll the
He
thing.
knew where we were going. I mean, that's
Because Gurk's been pretty sleepy since his reincarnation. Because he can actually sleep now. He's not constantly starving. So he's
I
like
do
two.
some spells that are non-material stuff, so I'm good.
Are you having him roll an insight check or something?
Holy fuck! Yeah, I am. He actually rolled well.
Sweet.
Damn. For
You
a
know.
good-
So you guys don't see it. Cut to Phil sitting in the command room in Del Diablo. The fuck is let the thing out of the thing? What does that even mean? And sees an alert pop up on the like TV screen and sort of flaps over to sit on the back of the chair and sees the war happening in Rosa Gallica and goes, huh. All right, I'm hoping that's the thing he's talking about. They're gonna be pissed as shit if this isn't the right one. And pushes a button and the force field drops. And we'll say that it gets to Passion in a moment or two.
Pushes the
Not
button.
immediately.
It looks like the button that opens it up, but it's just the auto feed button, and like feed just comes down the kibble and just no.
Yeah.
That would have been if he failed his insight.
Yeah.
Don't forget Feed on Cat. Oh my god.
Pseudo dragon bits. That's great.
Okay, so since you guys haven't met up yet, I'm still gonna say Passion goes. We're just gonna skip the rest of you for right now. Passion, you see this group, this heavily armored humanoid carving through people. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, how far away am I from them?
I'll say right now about 90 feet or so.
All right. Well, she'll move her 30 feet and then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
This fun fact: I don't need an M thing for that. I just need vocal and somatic. All right, I'll roll 3 times, so that because I can't really.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a 25.
That hits. Yes.
That is a 26,
Hits.
and that is a 26.
Also hits. Yeah.
All right. So 10, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 38 damage.
Nice. All right. Yeah, he just sort of like, you hit him in the back with all 3 and it sort of like tenses and rolls around to look at you. Yeah, anything else you doing with your turn?
And she'll just actually, one sec. Yeah, that's all she'll do. She'll just deadpan stare him down.
Okay.
Pissed off passion look.
Let's see. Demona, you are up next. Let's see, both of you. That's right. Everybody here has garbage passive perception.
I
yeah.
have an 11. Yeah.
Yeah. Demona, you see this
This is
warrior in
Can Simon with
full
his
plate that just
20/20 vision.
yeah.
Grex isn't
They
that
just
bad.
took 3 Eldritch Blasts to the back and just shrugged it off. What do you want to do? You're muted, Sage.
I was looking up spells.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. So full plate, you say?
Mhm.
So I believe. Don't get ahead of me, people. Though you're probably not wrong. I just need to double check my spell slots. Yeah, I'm gonna upcast Lightning Bolt.
Hmm.
So let's see, 4th level spell. He needs a dex save, please. Or it needs a dex
Sure
save.
thing.
At disadvantage because wearing metal.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking shocking grasp. I think
Oh.
there's some one lightning spell like disadvantage because of metal.
You got 12.
Yeah, that doesn't beat my 17. No. So that's gonna be 8 or 9. That's 9d6.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Tis but a zap.
You get me dice. Missing one. Hang on. Apologies. And give me just a moment to count.
That would be why I can't find it, because it's the wrong name.
Ooh. So that's 41 pure lightning.
Nice. Okay.
I know, it's odd. Demona casting something that's not a fire spell.
Yeah, I think this is. I don't think this is a real Demona anymore. I'm actually worried.
I
Well, to
think
be fair, if there's anything that's on him that's flammable, whoosh.
a tiny little spirit shows up behind him like a stand, and it's just this blue kobold.
Behind him or Demona?
Demona.
Okay, that makes more sense.
He does not seem to take any extra damage or anything. And why am I putting up the wrong document? I gotta find everybody's initiatives.
What happened to our initiative tracker thingy?
I haven't set it up, and there are so fucking many of you that it would take forever.
Understandable.
Give me a second.
You better be happy that all my good spells are material stuff, because I'd be dropping fucking bombs on him right now.
A reminder that there is like a huge amount of civilians in here.
Oh, exactly
as well.
why I'm dropping bombs on him right now.
Yeah. So.
Death.
Not quite. Passion.
Yeah,
From
that's my name.
behind you. A large like a glowing mace appears from behind you and attempts to smack you in the noggin.
Oh, it's probably going to hit me.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I only have a 13 AC right now.
So thankfully for you, they only cast it at first at their normal level.
What kind of damage is it?
Force damage. Force damage. This is spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Damn, if it was in
Oof.
radiant, I would be actually fine.
10 force damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
And
Like one of the few cleric spells that uses force damage. Is it the only spell?
No.
Hmm?
Big B's hand does force damage. Eldritch Blast does force damage.
Can clerics cast those?
I don't think
No.
they can. I think it's only force. Scotty was saying only force damage that a cleric spell.
Yeah.
I assume.
And because they don't know any better, he's going to use his action to try Sacred Flame. That's a lot. He rolled a 16 on the dice.
That's gonna hit me.
Wait,
As a
Sacred
13
Flame's a dex save.
That's it.
You're right, it is.
It
Roll
is,
your
good.
dex save.
I'm better at that. I'm good at that, somewhat.
I have a girlfriend playing a dove cleric lady who uses it all the time. So
That is a 23. Dex save?
Yeah, you're fine. As you see popping up from in the crowd, a much shorter individual in this just beautiful golden breastplate. Looks like they're maybe about like 4 or 5 or so. Stocky build, probably a dwarf. And then they are going to duck back into the crowd. They're not hidden, but they effectively have half cover.
All right.
Also,
Also, did the
We'll
big
play
guy
guy's
move any
turn.
closer? Ah,
yeah, he is going to cast a spell on his glaive and stride forward towards you guys. Actually,
menacing.
he can do that as bonus action, so he's going to use his movement and his action to get closer to you.
Now I'm just picturing the JoJo's menacing as he walks towards us.
Mhm.
And you're just like, oh.
You're
Yeah.
approaching me.
Passion, it's
That's
your
me.
turn.
All right. How close is that guy to us?
The guy in full plate is now 30 feet away from you, and the dwarf is, I want to say 30 also. I'm trying to remember what the range is on spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. It is 60 feet.
Oh, okay. He is 60 feet away then, because he
All
doesn't
right.
want to be anywhere near that.
Passion looks to Demona, says, "You want him or him?" Points to the two.
Take the big one.
You'll take the big one, or I couldn't hear you fully there.
I'll take the big one.
Got that. Got it. Passion then looks to the guy who just cast Sacred Flame at her, and I'm going to need a dex save as I cast it back at him.
It's like someone backhands and then they get backhanded back.
These are the good dice rolls that I like. I like this. This is a dex save. 18.
Damn, he beat it. Just barely, too, because I got a 17 for his save. And she is going to close distance on him, moving another 30 feet closer.
Demona, your turn. This, I'll just fucking call him whatever. The blackguard is now 30 feet away from you, and his glaive is just glowing with this brilliant, burning white light.
So radiant.
Maybe.
Definitely.
I'm torn between two choices.
Protection against radiant at 9th level. Oh wait, wrong mission.
Sorry, I'm looking up
You're fine.
2 different things real quick. I apologize. Demona is wonderful with her spells. I am not. Yeah. Fireball.
In the middle of the crowd?
No, straight to him. What the hell do you think?
No.
The one that's in the
She's
middle
not
of the crowd?
There is a large crowd of civilians that he is wading through.
Oh, my bad.
acceptable casualties.
Fireball is a large enough thing. You will not be able to cover all of them, even with your shaped sculpt spell.
When you say cover, do you mean with the fire or with the shaped spell?
You can only, I think you can only protect 4 people with a
Spell
certain level
level.
spell.
Up to your intelligence modifier. That many
I
targets.
thought it was spell level +1.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah,
It would be 4 then.
We're thinking,
Okay.
Scotty. We're thinking the sorcerer's version, which is the charisma level.
Okay. In that case, it actually kind of solves my problem. Dance Immolation.
Okay.
Dex saving, please.
That's a great name.
I've wanted to use that spell for such a long time.
18.
Passes, but does that mean he takes half?
Yep.
Half as much, yes. Okay.
You better
Wonderful.
for that level of spell.
Yeah. And another 8d6. Shoot. 8d6, preferably in my dice tray. We get numbers. Numbers. Give me just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
40 on flambe, please.
Okay. Is that 40 halved?
Yes, 20.
Okay. All right. He's looking pretty. Actually, yeah, no, that armor is glowing white hot. Cleric's turn. Now that his friend has gotten much closer, yeah, he's going to. He is going to use his movement to move to flank with to go back to back with the Blackguard and put his hands on him and cast Cure Wounds.
What you're saying is they're now back to back. Perfect.
Yeah, they're right next to each other, at least for the second.
Did he walk by me, or because I closed distance with him?
Yeah, you were 30 feet away from him. You weren't like in melee.
Yeah, I know, but if he...
Yeah, no, they were both heading towards you from like different sides, and then they moved together. And he's going to use his bonus action to whack you with the spiritual weapon. Passion?
He can't move it. He can only move 20 feet. I moved 30 to him.
Demona, however, has not moved. So he's going to whack Demona.
Wouldn't she be further back?
You guys were standing relatively
Passion
close
was
to
30
each
feet
other.
ahead. Passion was 30 feet ahead.
Passion
They were
was
30 feet separated.
I never moved.
Okay, he's just going to hit some rando then.
That's what you call spacing.
Yeah.
In sheer spite, he chucks the mace at you.
Mm-hmm. He does have one. He just is better with spells. And the Blackguard's turn. Yeah, he has movement now to get to Demona. And he's going to do that. And he is going to attack you with his big-ass glaive.
Okay, possible shield moment.
Oh, Cat, question. When he hit that person, did he kill the person that he smacked? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. I don't have material components right now. Because I would have used Death Throw.
12 to hit Demona?
Not hit.
No.
No, I'm sorry. That is with a shield, though. So I do use my shield.
Okay. Second attack. There we go. That's way better. That's a dirty 20.
That'll unfortunately hit.
Yeah, so you take 7 slashing damage, and that the end of that glowing glaive bursts with a blinding light And you take an additional 12 radiant damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Okay. Con save, con save, con save. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, 21.
Okay, you are not blinded.
I would hope not.
Yeah,
Not blinded by the light. You are not replicatives.
but he still gets one more attack, so he's going to hit you with his third attack too.
Attempt to. You
Or
are the
attempted,
one rolling
yeah.
for him.
However, he was rolling really good for that one. That's a lot. That's a 23.
That will also hit.
For 6 more damage. And I will say at the end of this initiative, or at the end of this round, Passion, you see a glowing light on the horizon that you've only seen once before, which was the moment you woke up in Del Diablo and saw your recaster coming to you then. I think you're muted.
No, I'm just mouthing to self, oh, thank God, from her, more or less. She's like, oh, thank God.
Also, you guys see coming from further down the street, turning around the side of a building, a big-ass T-Rex.
Oh, fuck.
Mind you, it is not the one you saw earlier.
Oh, no,
The
they
rest
have
of you
two.
guys, who is on top of the T-Rex?
Cyberus.
Okay, you.
And I think Vinna is too.
I offered, but
and
I don't
on
think.
top of the T-Rex, I can fly.
Mhm.
That's true.
What's Venus' passive perception?
14.
One better.
Okay. I will say, Cyberus, you at least at first are able to recognize that they're pretty sure that looks like Demona tangling with a guy in full plate, and then you do a double take, and that might be Passion, but looks like the size proportions are off. But you might just be really far away.
I'll assume Demona shrunk her for some reason.
That tracks, yeah.
Yeah, it does track.
She knows what she's doing.
Gurk for.
I would definitely yell out that I saw them, though, to the group.
Okay. And Gurk, what's the T-Rex's speed?
50.
Okay, I will say that they are
Passive of,
100 feet or 90 feet away from where you guys are.
passive of 14 for perception, if that matters.
Oh, I'll see with that one. Yeah, you recognize Demona. You don't see Passion quite yet because she's further away and closer in with the. She's hit in the crowd.
All right, I run
Whereas
straight.
I assume
Demona is
Onyx
sort of standing away.
can't see anything either because she's relatively small and there's a whole crowd of people on the way.
Yeah, pretty much the only ones that have a chance of seeing anything are the ones on the dinosaur's back and the dinosaur.
So I don't see them attacking anything currently.
You see this heavily plated, heavily armored blackguard guy fighting what looks like Demona. You don't have eyes on Passion quite yet, just because the crowd is so chaotic and your passive perception wasn't quite high enough to see her.
Okay.
Oh damn! this
Demona
would be
stands out a bit more because she's alone, and she's it's basically just her and this blackguard, whereas Passion is in amongst the crowd.
I wish Onyx would know what is going on up there and that there's Demona because she would 100% ask Gurk, throw me. Just over the crowd of the people doing the fastball special.
Cyberus yelled that he saw what he saw, so
Yeah, I yelled out that I saw Demona and Tiny Passion.
Whose turn is it?
it's Gurk's turn. What do you want to
Onyx calls out, throw me.
do?
I can't understand you right now.
Oh, that's right, you can't.
I can't understand any languages.
It's not wild shape. It's polymorph. He's stupid.
I hear noise from ally friend. So I look over at ally friend, and then I look over at the bunch of people around and I roar at them.
You're doing great, buddy.
I passed my
Oh.
wisdom check, so I didn't just stomp into the crowd. But I'm
A
trying
bunch
to.
of people just fucking scatter
Yeah.
both sides of the fight.
And that's all I do for now.
Okay.
I can't really do anything without harming civilians.
I will say if you take your time and just go your regular movement, you're not running.
So T-Rex
People
like
will
tippy
clear
toes.
the fuck out of the way.
So T-Rex like tippy toes through the crowd.
Mhm.
Oh well, in that case, I'm roar charge, and I'm just come up and try to nom the guy. Why not?
Okay.
Oh
Aren't we
darn it!
too far away for that?
Yeah, no, he
Doesn't-
would be. No, okay, so
How far away am I?
you are 90 feet away.
I dash, but I don't
carefully-
attack.
If you carefully try to navigate the crowd, you can get to him next round. Because you have to give people time to get the fuck out of the way. Because you're faster than most humans.
If I dashed, would I be able to get there now?
Yeah, but you'd have a chance of trampling some people.
Okay, I guess I'm just careful, and I move, and I take the dodge action. I guess keep an eye on it.
I just imagine the giant T-Rex just like moving around and like gently pushing people out of the way with its like giant snout.
Oh
Like,
god,
now
that's
if you
so
have,
fucking
like,
cute.
Like a giant, like when you have big dogs and they get annoyed with people, but they're trained well, so they don't like they don't
Do
bite or
on
anything
people?
like that. They just gently shove you.
Yeah, so that's what I do.
Okay. Passion. I
That's
will
me.
say at the start of at the start of your turn, you do see your recaster coming towards you.
So I can't transform this turn, or I can transform this turn.
I'll say it like you see it at the end of your turn you can transform.
Okay. Well, she's gonna move 30 feet to the cleric guy. And while I'm here, I might as well. I'm going to use my bonus action first, because to use my necrotic shroud. He needs to do a charisma saving throw. Well, everybody within a 10-foot radius of Passion needs to make a charisma saving throw, but he's
Oh,
really the only
boy.
important one.
He got a 17.
That matches.
He passed then. I will say the the like 6 random soldiers also in range. Because what's your range on this? Like
10 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet? Yeah, like 6 other random soldiers that were fighting each other and various different ones. Fucking all run.
I
Oh.
imagine
Oh,
it's
wait, they're
like this.
charmed or they're scared?
They're feared of Passion.
Yeah, they run.
I imagine it's like this
highest
cinematic
run
moment
Rolled an
where
11.
the two like main antagonists, like the two main opponents, like meet each other in the middle of the battlefield. Nobody attacks them. Everyone just like, ooh,
Clears
watches
out.
what's going
Mhm.
on here.
Also, Passion, I remember, because I think I've described this before, but when she transforms, she more or less grows bony, like almost undead looking wings on her back. She 100% shreds her current cloak she's wearing.
Nice.
As, the power of angst, she transforms. And yeah, she is going to then yeah, she'll just do it. Fuck it. She's gonna punch him.
Okay.
Because I get disadvantage on Eldritch Blast if I'm in melee range.
Mm-hmm.
So so my punch, nat 20, that matters that much, because I think you just double your dice in this one.
Yeah.
You just do double the dice. So it just
roll your d20 again to see if you roll max plus.
Max
It
plus.
doesn't matter
It doesn't
because
matter.
it's-
It's an unarmed attack.
It's not a roll.
I'm not proficient with that right now.
Yes,
I'm not transformed. I lose proficiency with my Henshin stuff.
you're right.
I mean, you
That's
are
stupid.
proficient with punching. Everyone is proficient with
But
punching, but
you don't
Yeah,
roll
but
your
her
have
damage
you
isn't
don't have a
better.
damage
Yeah.
die.
So that'll be, but that still is ooh, wait, hold on. Does that combo?
Yes, you get to add your necrotic damage
I do
to
get to
that,
add
your
that, but
necrotic
hold
shot
on.
damage.
Hold on. Because no, it's only radiant or fire. But yeah, he takes 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage. And he's gonna need to make a saving throw, I think, because isn't the weapon saving a concentration spell?
Nope.
No, it isn't.
Spiritual
Oh,
weapon
No,
is not a-
spiritual
not a
weapon is not
concentration.
concentration.
but yeah, then that's it.
That's why it's so good.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fucking amazing, yeah.
But yeah, he takes 17 points of punch damage and necrotic damage.
Cool. Demona, what would you like to do? There is a blackguard. Is that what he's
you call
called?
them.
Blackguard.
Blackguard, in your face with a big ass glaive. What do you want to do?
So I don't like the fact that I took damage there. He pretty much split the crowd as he charged up to Demona, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire, including Demona's location, back 25 feet. Yes, 25 feet, and extending through her, through him, and hopefully hitting the dwarf behind him for the full width of the Wall of Fire, which is 60
just a
feet
straight line for 60 feet.
Correct, but starting 25 feet behind Demona and continuing 60 feet from there.
If you catch the dwarf, you're going to catch Passion because Passion's in melee with him.
That's good because I can bend the spell
Is a
around.
melee weapon.
I can bend it around.
You're right. Okay, yeah.
Dex.
So what do they need? Dex saves?
It is a dex save, but I also want to make mention of my reactionary ability to use my. Is it an Ember Eye? Is that what we're calling
Ember
it?
Eye.
Yeah.
My Ember Eye special trait to take all of this fire damage as healing, while he takes Firewall straight to the face. And yes, it is a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 4 and a 4. The same fucking roll on the same dice.
Fucking rip.
What's your damage?
Straight up 30 damage.
Okay.
Full on fire. And with my movement, as I'm healing from the Wall of Fire, I'm going to move 30 feet straight back, right outside of the end of the Wall of Fire.
Okay. Onyx, it's your turn.
Yep.
There is a 30-foot hole in the crowd, or a 50-foot hole in the crowd where the G-Rex has just waded through. What do you want to do?
I imagine I just saw also like a massive wall of fire appear.
Yeah, all of you guys can see a wall of fire.
Yeah, I definitely know where Demona is roughly now. Onyx rages again, and like I imagine like from like fallen soldiers all around, like some bits in metal like fly towards her, forming her armor. Once again, I forgot to describe that earlier.
Nice.
And I'm currently 90 feet away from where all of this is happening.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm Onyx is just going to because that was my wellness action, so she's going to run and dash. And just basically she's trying to find Passion because she heard someone call out Passion's name. So she's just going to like run straight forward.
You get to the end of the crowd. You see this roaring, I think it's 20-foot tall wall of fire.
Yep.
And Passion and this dwarf in like golden full plate standing right next to each other, trying to punch each other and hit each other with spells. And far back, about 60 feet away, another guy in or 30 feet from 30 feet from Passion, another guy in dark full plate, and Yeah, you wouldn't see Demona because she's on the other side of the wall
Yeah.
or still in it, likely.
But I can see Passion. Yeah, then I'm
You
just
can see
running
Passion.
basically straight up next to Passion and it's like, hi. I imagine Onyx has like a lot of movement, so she's like probably like first like running past and then wait a second, turning around.
Does the anime bounce on one foot as she slows down?
No, she doesn't do the bounce on one foot. Like she like
The
grinds up
slide.
the ground. She grinds up the ground as she comes to a halt.
Multi-foot
Mhm.
drifto.
Multi-foot drifto, runs back and
Flintstones.
next to Passion. And ready to take on this cleric
Asshole.
dude.
Okay.
Dwarf.
That's Onyx's turn. Those guys are dead. Sammy, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, I have a question. How tall
Oh,
is
yes.
the dwarf?
Like 4'7", I think I said.
So exactly Passion
4'6"
type.
or 4'7".
So it's just
Wait,
shorty squad.
Onyx is taller than Passion now?
I love that you just clued into that, Hera.
I heard earlier that she was smaller, but that much smaller.
I said the exact height she is.
The tiny baby now.
Tiny.
She's got muscles though.
What's Sammy doing? You are 90 feet away.
Do I see Passion?
I'll say with them pointing them out and seeing the wall of fire go up, yeah, you're pretty sure that that's Passion. Actually, you are flying. You would have recognized. You probably, I don't know. Would she have recognized the transformation sequence, Passion?
Passion hasn't the edgy transformation. Sammy hasn't seen her do that yet.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't transformed into her Henshin form. She's used her edgelord transform.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Because you said at the end of her turn she could transform.
That's right. Yeah.
She used her edgelord transformation, not her.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. Okay.
Edgelord transformation. You have moon powers. Get
You're not 100% sure where she is, but you're guessing she's in the area where the big ass wall of fire is.
Probably. Okay.
Passion's usually in deep shit, so you're used to this.
Yeah. I guess she's going to try and head that way, and I don't think she can get there because 90 feet and she can't
No,
fly
I think
that.
flying your speed is 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if she dashes, she's not gonna make it. So she's
But I will
gonna
say when you get within 60 feet, you can recognize that it is Passion.
You can see the edge, the edgy, the bone wings and her back, probably. I'd assume.
Also, probably the outfit. No, because you haven't changed in your Henshin form
No,
yet. Yeah,
she
right.
is.
I keep forgetting
pretty,
that. Yeah.
Literally right now, because I made the joke of she shredded the thing. She's probably not wearing anything right now.
Well, I'm gonna choose to ignore that for a second. And
X.
Sammy's
staring at her butt. Don't lie.
absolutely not. She's a good being.
You can be a good being and stare at butts. You are the perfect example of this.
She's a soft, innocent being. Leave her alone.
You're innocent being.
Have you met like half my characters? No. Can I like fly in that direction and smack some dudes on the way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You'd go your 30 feet, but yeah, you can go ahead and just roll your whatever attack you're using.
I'm gonna do. How many people are there?
There are dozens, probably dozens between you and her. In this crowd, there are hundreds of people in this crowd.
I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. And also, I'm gonna do that's a bonus action, so I'm also gonna do a mirror burst on the closest one I see.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. Mirror burst got 17, and
That's a hit. Yeah.
spiritual weapon got 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are two different whatever. Like I'm just hitting people. Mirror burst is a 10 points of damage.
That one falls.
Excellent. And the other one is tell me how much damage I do. What the fuck does that even mean?
Mirror burst, isn't it like?
No. It's
the weapon, the magic weapon one.
Yes. No, spiritual weapon.
Oh, spiritual weapon is 1d8 plus whatever your ability is. So charisma.
Okay.
I know, because I just used it 5 seconds ago.
So that's also 10 points of damage.
Yeah, that one falls as well.
So she just whacks, blast one, blast the other one, and she is like keeping an eye out because she wants to clear out, but also she knows there's a lot of danger in the area.
So let's see. That was Sammy's turn. Oh, it's the cleric's turn. He's not happy.
Good. That's Passion's whole reason for living. Is just make people's life not as good.
Go on.
Yeah, no. He is in melee with you.
And
He's
Onyx,
going
technically.
Yeah, he doesn't really care too much about Onyx right now. He's not too
he
concerned
will.
with her. He will, but he doesn't know who she is right now. And I need Passion to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay, cool. That is a 19.
God damn it.
I have a +9. That's literally my best stat.
He needed to try it. And he's gonna risk the attack of opportunity and back the fuck away from both of you guys and the wall, because I think he might actually take damage because he started his turn.
Yes.
In the wall.
Yes, he does.
Cool. Oh, okay, hang on. No, he does not. A creature takes that same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends his turn there. He does not end his turn there. He backs the fuck away because, nah, I'm good.
All right. But yeah, Passion's definitely going to take an attack of opportunity, though.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face again. That is a... Ooh, what's my bonuses? That is a 18 to hit.
On the dot.
Yes. And he'll take 5 damage for that.
Okay.
And I assume Onyx will, so I can roll for her if you want. Because Hera's in the bathroom right now, I think.
Yeah. Did you roll a nat 20?
Yes.
Get out of here.
So I'm going to roll for Onyx. Actually, I need to roll a d20 to determine if it's...
Yeah.
That's a 17 on the die.
Yeah, that's max plus roll again.
Max plus roll again? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming what's her martial arts die right now? Because I have no clue.
What level monk is she?
12th. Or no, not 12th.
No.
8th level monk? Question mark? I don't know. I don't have her character sheet.
Well, she might only be barbarian 3.
Let me see. Did she make an Onyx character? Did she make one on here? No, she didn't,
Okay.
of course.
So it looks like her martial arts die is a D6.
All right. So that's 6.
So D6 plus
7, 8,
whatever you guess
9.
her dex is, her
I'm
strength
assuming
is.
her strength's at 20. I'm assuming it's at 20.
That works for now. If it's not, we'll change it. I should have her character.
With the strength check she's been getting for shove attacks, I'd assume that as well.
And then plus 2 for being a barbarian, so that's
Yep.
16 damage
Okay.
from the punch from Onyx.
All right. Okay, cool. Cool, great, super. I'm like, I found her character sheet. Nope, that's her lore sheet. God damn it. Yay, I found her. She does have a 20 strength. Cool.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. That hurts. That sucked. That's the end of his turn. Blackguard's turn.
Perfect timing for Hera.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. I hit a crit for you. I
Nice,
did
I'm sorry.
I did an
fine.
attack of opportunity for you, and I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
So with your one attack, you did 16 damage because
Nice.
I assume it would be a d6.
Yeah.
Well, 6 plus d6 plus 5 for your strength plus 2 for your rage.
Yep.
Yeah,
Correct.
why not? He is going to. Yeah, he is going to use his bonus action to cast another spell on his glaive and then take his 3 attacks at Demona.
Doesn't he have to move up through the wall of fire?
You're not in the wall anymore. You're
I'm
behind at the
not.
wall.
He
No.
is.
Yeah, but it's a straight line, so he can go around.
No, if he goes around, he has to step out of the fire.
Yeah.
Places him in the fire to start
Yeah,
with.
no, he's gonna cast his spell and go around and take his like extra 5 feet.
I mean, he does
So-
have reach when he has a glaive, so
He does have reach.
He
But
can't
doesn't
see
take
through the
fire
wall, though.
because he starts his turn in the wall of fire.
I think it's at the end of your turn, or
It's at
you
the end
enter
of
it
your
for the
turn,
first
'cause
time.
you
Okay,
if you enter the wall of fire or move
your turn
through
in
it, or end your turn in
Yeah.
it, yeah.
When the spell is cast, he takes damage. After that, he had a creature has to move into the wall for the first time or end their turn in the wall before they take damage again.
Okay.
I remember that you can't see through it because Patience did it, and no one could do anything because the wall prevented any of you from seeing anything. Exactly.
That's one of
Garfield.
those things, because like technically you would have full cover, which means he can attack you. But logically, it's just fire. Like he can still stab through that. I would say that he has disadvantage to hit you, and he's willing to take that risk.
Okay.
So he's stepping out of the fire, going around to try and hit me at the end of the wall.
He's
Yeah.
trying to
He's
carry on.
stabbing through. He's stabbing through the fire, through the wall of fire. So his glaive is probably not going to be in the most pristine condition, but it can still do a glaive.
Okay, a possible shield moment then.
With disadvantage, that is an 18.
Damn.
He's a damn good warrior.
Mm.
And so on top of you take God, these dice roll for garbage. I love you, Aya, but these dice hate me. I'm using the like purple sparkly ones you sent me. That is 6.
I think she froze. No, she's drawing.
She's focused.
6 slashing damage, Demona.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Don't worry about it.
And I need a strength saving throw as a burst of thunder cracks audible to 300 feet. All of you guys hear that.
Oof. Okay.
And you take 7 thunder damage. What was your strength saving throw?
I haven't rolled yet because you wanted me to take damage.
Sorry.
Give me a freaking second. Oh, of freaking course, that's where the nat 20 comes in.
I mean, hey, at least you saved.
Well, that's true.
Also, I think you need a concentration check for Wall of Fire. So a con save.
You are correct.
The DC is only 10 though, because he didn't do over 20 damage.
Okie dokie. And 18.
Oh. And he's gonna hit you 2 more times or attempt it through the wall. That's a 10 on the second attack. And on the third attack, that's a 16.
Nah, that one hits. Wait. Does shields count the only one that actually hits, or does it only count the first reaction?
All of them. It keeps
the
your
whole
AC
turn.
up for the entire turn.
Once you cast it, yeah.
Okay, in that case, no. The second one of those 2 do not hit. The first one is the only one that hits.
Okay.
Yay.
All right, and that is his turn. Let's see. Cyberus, you're on top of the back of a T-Rex.
Are any enemies within 60 feet?
There are many enemies within 60 feet.
Oh, I thought there was just the cleric and the blackguard.
So there's the cleric and the blackguard, and they are like the big guys. There is a entire war happening all around you. Most of them are mooks fighting the militia of the city that are pretty much unconcerned to you guys, considering you guys are 12th level. You saw Sammi just immediately, or Vinna rather, immediately take out 2 of these guys as she flew through. I believe the dinosaur is
Roar.
50 feet away from the cleric and the blackguard.
Well, I thought they had
so.
to move far to go after Demona because he ran.
Yeah.
I only used 1 move, and I'm trying to avoid people. So
yeah, he's 50 feet away from the cleric.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna throw my shield at the cleric with disadvantage.
Okay, Captain.
The captain would have hit. I rolled an 8.
Yeah, that's a miss.
It's just a calculated miss. You know, it's gonna bounce off a few things and then hit him again.
I'm gauging the distance.
So that's your action. Anything else you're doing?
I'll yell out to Demona that I'm on my way over there as soon as the dinosaur does something.
Can I hear that?
But no, I don't think I have anything else. I can be pretty loud.
Didn't mean to interrupt you there. I apologize.
No, I was done. I was saying you could have heard me.
Over the chaos.
It's only 50 feet.
Yeah, it's only 50 feet. Like,
and a wall.
If he's yelling at the top of his fire.
All right.
Run, rar, ray.
Is he Scooby-Doo now?
No,
Yes.
I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't.
Okay. Gurk,
Yeah,
it's
that's
your
it.
turn.
So if I use my move, I'll be up to them.
If you use your move, yes, you're up to where the cleric is.
Okay. Is the wall of fire in my way at all? I know there's a wall of fire somewhere on this field of chaos.
I'll say you can go a little bit around it.
Could I hop over top? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
T-Rexes aren't known for their ability to hopscotch.
You haven't watched Anjanath in Monster Hunter World. That thing fucking slam dunks on you.
Or played Mario Odyssey. That guy could really jump on.
That's also a game with no fall damage. So, and giant weapons that are bigger than the player. I
mean, arguably, D&D 5e also isn't a game. It's a game without fall damage.
Relatable.
If you have resistance to bludgeoning damage.
I just run over and bite him. Hey! How bad? How hurt is he? The cleric.
Why?
Because I just crit with a bite.
I would say still roll.
Okay.
Ooh,
I got a nat 16 on top of
Oh,
that.
rip
and-
Aya.
Uh-oh. We lost somebody, so our
Oof.
windows are messed up.
Ah, she'll be back in a moment.
Yep, there she is. Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
We missed you.
I want murder.
You're about
We're
to get
fighting
it.
right
I just
now.
crit with a T-Rex bite. So I got a nat 16 on the second D20 roll. I think we
Yeah.
were using that. What does that mean again? I forget.
So you would normally do just whatever your max damage is. Now you do max damage plus whatever you would normally roll.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see how
Rip.
much damage. This is going to be the most damage I've done as a player, I'm pretty sure.
As a player, I like that qualifier.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've seen like people do over 120 plus damage. I've had a player, you might know him, kick somebody in the nuts so hard it did over 200 damage. That was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, I do. 83 piercing damage,
Okay.
and they're grappled if they're still alive.
I mean, technically, they're also grappled if they're not alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually,
Just
but they're just
grab the
snacks
corpse.
at that point. They're like,
But
nom,
hey,
nom, nom, nom.
At that point, you can use them as a bludgeoning weapon,
Oh.
especially if you're proficient with improvised weapons.
Which I'm not as a T-Rex.
When you're proficient with clerics.
Ah, yes, I'm proficient with Tony Stark. You know.
Yeah, he is dead. However,
Does he explode in my mouth? Do I get indigestion?
he does actually explode.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there is a burst of energy, which it's strange for Gurk because like you have a dinosaur brain, but like you recognize that sensation. It hurts, but you recognize it. And you take. Give me a
This is the
second while I
end
roll
for-
some damage.
This is the end for G-Rex.
I was gonna say, do I need a save? But I kind of ate him, so there's no save.
Yeah.
Your mouth just splits apart as it explodes, missing all the end.
18 fire damage.
That's not that
Okay.
bad.
Anyway.
And that felt like a corruption effect.
Oh, this is hilarious. There-
But he's dead.
Still hilarious. I maintain concentration.
The irony of Gurk being hurt by corruption.
Corruption saving throw, you say?
Sure. Yes.
Nat 1.
Gurk's like, oh no, more corruption.
At that point,
How many-
I willingly unpolymorph then as my
How
bonus
many
action.
ticks do you have? Like before your
5.
next thing. The thing is that when you fail your corruption save, isn't it like it's death saves? You get three like hash marks, and then you get a layer.
I wasn't sure if you changed that or not. But
No, it's
then
that
I guess
one-
it's one fail.
Yeah.
Or 2 fails because I
for-
nat 1.
Was it a nat 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then sure, yeah, 2 fails.
Okay.
Um,
Still at that point, I would revert back
Yeah. Okay.
willingly as a bonus action.
Okay.
Don't want to stay T-Rex forever because of corruption.
I don't know. That sounds like a pretty good corruption.
The T-Rex had tusks, by the way, because my layers would stay with me.
Nice. Cool.
So
that's-
they
So I
Tusk buddies.
fall, what, 10 feet?
How tall is a
15.
T-Rex?
Huge
15
size.
feet.
Probably a minimum of 15. I'll say it's relatively gradual, so go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me. Dogstar the Dino Rider.
Because I know I'm changing back willingly, can I like assist in trying to lower him, aka give him advantage on the roll?
Sure.
Okay.
Great. 12.
I tried.
I'm not known for dex. Positive.
You take
T-Rex just flops
1
over.
damage.
Oh no.
1 damage.
Oh no. Are you almost dead?
That's
Do you need
5%
healing?
of my. No, that's 5% of my temp HP. I'm trying
think
to
he
get
needs
hit more,
healing.
but you don't let me.
Now that my
Yeah.
passive perception is back to what it used to be, I gotta ask, are there any mirrors nearby? Any reflective surfaces that I can see myself on?
Well, in the remnants of that charred armor, you can kind of see yourself a little bit.
Okay. Well, I've used everything on this turn, so just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Passion. A fucking T-Rex just rolled up, chomped the fuck out of that cleric, got exploded, and turned into Gurk.
No, who? No, that's not Gurk.
Fuck.
Some weird stranger.
I'm still shirtless, I think.
Also dropped Dogstar the Dino Rider on his face a little bit.
I do recognize Dogstar. Don't know who the other person is, and don't really care because that's a later problem.
His hair looks like a rainbow oil slick.
That's a future passion problem.
That's a future passion problem. And Passion, now that she has a recaster back, though, will do her transform sequence and call out to ignite their hearts and ours and burn brighter than ever expected as she does her transformation sequence.
Yay!
Everything just freezes.
And we sit there for 20 minutes as you transform.
The like moving background of the firewall just stalls for a second.
No, the moving fire background is perfect for Passion. It's flames of passion.
Oh my god.
So this is your bonus action.
And then she's going to close. How far away is the Blackguard from us? I think it's 60 feet from you.
60 feet from you, yeah.
Well, she'll close distance, and I need a dex save from him.
Cool, he's great at those. He got a 9.
As I use Sacred Flame on him.
Okay.
Okay, that is 3d8. Where's my d8s? There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Oh, wait, hold on. Features. 33, 34, 35, 36, 38. 39 points of radiant damage. And actually, sorry. 30, or I'm trying to count. 43 radiant, 12 necrotic damage. Yeah, I can drop some fucking bombs with
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I mean, I can't do much because I used radiant fire, but I just picture his body being just consumed in radiant and necrotic, so like black and red, or like yellowish angelic fire, like a mix of the two colors.
Yeah, so you blast him with it, and you see him go head first into the firewall, and then you start to see like this smoky blackness in the firewall, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe don't breathe in the fumes of whatever the fuck was on his armor. And you start to see these like black tendril things furling out of what you're assuming is his body inside the firewall. For those that might have seen the gif of that science experiment where you light a pile of like powder on fire and it does the curly thing, it's pretty much that thing. And yeah, no one's in range of it. Yeah, that's what it does. That's Passion's turn. And I'll say it would probably be wise to maybe end there for the evening, with you guys in the midst of a battle, but now your two largest enemies have fallen.
Amy will
for the
never
moment,
kiss Passion. It will
for the
never
moment,
happen.
for the moment, we're ending initiative there. You guys are out of initiative for the second. You have another couple of moments if you would like to do something before you decide what the hell happens next.
Is there like a clear line of sight?
Yeah, you can easily see Passion now, especially because you definitely saw the transformation
You
sequence.
saw the transformation, and she still has her edgy wings and everything.
Vinna will fly up to you, and they will stand in front of you. She has like, you can definitely tell the difference. She's definitely in a different outfit than Sammi usually is. And be like, here. And she gives you one of her hands.
Passion looks very confused. Like, and internally, not externally, goes,
I'm
"How long have I
confused
been-
and turned on.
How long have I been dead for?" Like, when did
Sammy got a
Sammy
whole
change
new outfit.
outfits?
Sammi got a very whole new, different, revealing outfit.
Yeah.
And then Sammy's eyes readjust, and she just like blinks at you, and she just like immediately starts crying, and like you can feel her hand shaking in your hand.
Passion, with her other free hand, wraps her arm around Sammi and gives her a big hug.
What did I tell you about getting hurt?
I didn't try to.
She just gives you a big old kiss on the mouth.
I picture Sammy picking Passion up. Because Passion...
Look, I ran up like 2 feet of you. What happened?
1 sec, I have to roll for something to see if Passion's going to miss. No, I'm going to fully do it. Passion says, I guess they missed some of the dust.
I have a
Pat
question.
you on the head like a bunk, like, don't be an idiot, you doof.
Passion just grins.
I have a question. Is the wall of fire still being concentrated on?
Or, well, yeah, no, and the others would have been immolated. Yeah, the firewall would be down.
Oh, it's down. I would have had Onyx slow walk through the wall of fire.
Oh my god. I
But
think this
since
game
it's
has
just
been
dropped,
wrapped
you can
up,
just see,
has been summarized personally as Hera taking intentional damage just cause.
just because it's cool.
I mean, that's how it
Gurk
should be.
disappears from sight, and I'll need to talk with the grid master after this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
Oh, you want
Cat, you're
to?
in
Okay.
trouble.
No. Chris is more in
And-
trouble.
and Onyx looks at Passion now and is like, "Wait, you're way shorter."
I guess? I hadn't really thought of that till now, actually.
I hadn't thought of it till now. Staring directly at Sammy's chest.
Literally, like,
Let's see, how tall is Sammy again?
she is 7'5".
Let me get my height comparison thing out again.
She's probably crotch level if they're standing up.
So 7'5"
Well,
and
actually,
4 foot.
Do you all
Yami
know
and-
that one
Yami
image
and
of the
Lilia
tall
are
girl
crotch
holding
level.
up
No,
the
no.
small girl against
She
the
is
wall?
at crotch level at Sammy, pretty much. Here, I'll send a picture of this.
well, no, because how tall is she?
4'7". Aya, here.
4'7". Yeah.
Aya, here. I sent you a pic. I sent a picture into the Retroverse chat.
Oh my god.
A
Yeah.
little bit above crotch level, belly button level.
Perfect.
And-
height.
Perfect for
well-
raspberry. Yeah.
Onyx just shrugs and smiles and then walks up to Passion too and just gives her a big hug and is like, "I missed you."
I missed you guys too. And she'll give Sammy she'll give kind of Onyx a hug, turn over, I assume, give Onyx a hug, and then just kind of grin up at Sammy. In her head.
And then she leans over to Passion and is like, "I'll leave you two to it." And she turns around in case any of the people around were like, "Ooh, they're having a moment. Let's walk up to them and stab them." And she's just gonna glare at them. They're like, "Try it.
Make an intimidation check.
I double dare you."
Try stopping the gay. I dare you.
Make an intimidation check
Also, you notice that
with advantage because you guys just wreck shop.
when Passion and you, her eyes are now red. Because I'm keeping the color changing eyes because I think that's one of the coolest things I've came up with.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, the guy was like coming up towards you, sword drawn. Turns around and goes to shank one of the other random guards in the crowd. Avoids you.
I would imagine with a dirty 20, he's just like, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go
Drops
home.
his sword and just walks away.
Yo, this is Starbucks.
Just
like,
like-
I don't even know how these weapons got into my hand.
Someone spilled water in my pants.
Yeah. So, is there anything else anybody wants to do before we close for the evening?
Do we?
I'm gonna give Demona a cookie. It's one of the magic cookies. It'll make you feel good. You got hit with a glaive.
Did you get into Passion's stash?
No, I make those. I wiggle my fingers and they appear.
Well, I want to learn how to do that.
It gets worse the more you say.
Yeah, Demona's gonna politely decline and just take a drag on the cigar, trying to figure out what they're trying to offer.
I imagine Cyberus's like magical cookies look like dog treats.
I mean, they're shaped like bones, but they're easy to hold that way.
Do you want a Scooby snack?
They're like the Goodberry ones, right?
Yeah, they give you advantage on
the Grandma's cookies one.
Grandma's cookies. If anybody wants one, I have a few more.
Passion's just enjoying her hugging Sammy.
Sammy like is holding you like flying
Also-
and like just holding you like this.
Yeah. Also, Passion's
Feet are not on the ground.
Passion's angst powers probably wear out then. She felt like she would have dropped in the moment she saw Sammy. What?
I just realized Henshin can't cast that spell.
Yeah.
I
Or my
know!
cookie ones.
Is it a ritual, Cat? It's not a ritual?
I'm so sorry. I
literally said that the moment you guys posted that intention was not on the list, I'm like, I's gonna be so pissed off that she can't get that. What are
Yeah, but anyway, so passing the cookies around and being denied cookies and hugs aside, we're gonna close there for the evening with you guys reunited in the middle of a war.
you
yeah.
believe
I
that
mean-
love can bloom even on the battlefield?
I mean, that tracks. And I'm now going to call you Otacon from now on, Vex.
Yeah. So I will say we will start again with our guest character, Aya. What do you have going on soon?
Hey everybody, you can commission me on my Twitter. Just DM me if you want lovely pictures. Also, I'm gonna be at doing a game for CouchCon tomorrow. We're doing a Zelda one shot. I'm gonna be playing an old Granny Zora. So
Nice.
I have to ask, what is CouchCon?
CouchCon is a bunch of streamers got together and did a lot of panels and games and stuff like that because there's no cons right now. So we can enjoy each other's company while social distancing. Yay!
Woo!
I retweeted it, so you can also look there on my channel, my Twitter. It's also going to be broadcast by Heroes Without Limits. So there you go. If you want to go check it out there. That's the one I remember. Yeah, that's all I got going on right now.
Cool. Going around in order next. Luke, what do you got going? My brain is just like, yep, no, I'm gonna call you Dogstar. That's what life is like now. Yep.
Nothing.
Okay. Go follow him. He's cool. Oh God, my brain is just garbage tonight. Hera, what do you have going on?
I think that is still going. Tomorrow. God, I'm bad with times.
Do you want me to just do that one, Hera? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're-
just do that one because you're in that too.
In every single game you're in that we stream, so I can just do all the.
Yeah.
You always default to me generally for it because I know the times.
Just stay safe and wash your hands.
Mm-hmm. Vex, what do you got going on?
All right. So tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. EST, also part of CouchCon technically, because we will be streaming on Heroes Without Limits as well, where we play Silver and Steel, a Witcher RPG, which will be which is GM'd by the amazing Mustang Arts.
Oh yeah, I have that game tomorrow too. Not Witcher, but also by Mustang.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mustang also on that day, on I think it's Chromatic Chimera, will be running another Witcher TTRPG game for CouchCon, which is featuring Doug Cockle, the voice of Geralt himself. So it's gonna be a great game because
It's gonna be hilarious.
Sarah will absolutely make life hell for Doug. They have already said this to us. You can also find me tomorrow night, Hera and I tomorrow night at 9:00 p.m. EST, where we'll be playing Ghosts of Saltmarsh, hopefully.
Hey, ditto.
Yeah.
Not the same time, but close.
Close to it, yeah. And aside from that, check out Furry Road on my channel as well. We haven't played the past couple weeks because not the best, but hopefully we'll play some more games. You can find both of those at Fractured Moon D&D. That's it for me.
So my next thing is partially Scotty's. We're also playing Ghost of Saltmarsh tomorrow, but we're playing from 7 to 9. So if you're quick, you can jump right from ours over to Vex's.
Game of RPGs.
Yeah, I play a happy little war cleric, which is surprisingly like the one you guys fought today, except way less evil. Yeah.
Though you
also doesn't explode when she dies, though that would be super cool.
Yet.
Yeah.
I mean, not with that
I don't think it's a
attitude.
thing you can do.
Yeah,
I made that shit up.
You can dream.
Cat.
Dream big, Cat.
Cat, just make find a way to get a shit ton of those explosive marks.
Ask
Listen,
the lore
little
master.
Wording is difficult.
Ask the lore master that is your husband for Greyhawk if they have gunpowder or smoke powder.
They do not.
Aw.
It doesn't
Ask
work
if-
there.
Okay.
I know. I literally had this conversation with him on the walk today, and it's so fucking stupid, and I hate it. Anyway, that's a
Ask
conversation
if you can
for a
pilot a
different day.
manticore, and so you can castigate the enemies of the godhead.
That's a different game.
The paladin does have a harness that has like a standing
Ask
platform
him what
that
his
the
plan
halfling
is
is on.
to save the universe by time traveling and killing himself.
Anyway, if you like the weirdness and the little bit last end of those NPCs' lives, I did yoink some ideas from this thing. It's by Monocook. It's Numenera into 5e effectively. It's Arcana of the Ancients. I am hoping to use this a lot more in the very near future with these guys because it fits so perfectly with Retroverse. And that's my stuff. Yeah. Follow me. I'm cool sometimes. Scotty, what do you have going on?
Never.
Well, I just opened up an account on Fiverr for freelancing stuff because I'm out of a job, so I'm making a job for myself. If anyone needs a character illustration work for their not even just Dungeons and Dragons, just their characters in general, you want a visual representation, I have my commissions opened up there, and I'm going to be trying that out. Currently, the only gig, because they call them gigs on Fiverr, I have is a group illustration, but I will be making single character gigs as well. So, actually, I should get a link for that, and I'll put that in the Twitch before we end it.
Cool.
And that's my plugs.
Yeah. We love you. We'll see you guys next time. Next Retroverse, they're maybe gonna have like a sports ball thing and maybe meet a sidelight or something finally. I'm excited.
Colts sports ball.
Yeah, no, it's great. Cults and sports ball. It's the best. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see you then.
When did we start playing Final Fantasy X?
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Grok is Titus, confirmed. Not Grok, sorry.
Yeah,
Bark is Titus.
Will Bark also laugh very awkwardly?
Yes. Absolutely.
Who knows? Find out next time.
On Dragon Ball. Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, that was last campaign. Your damage doesn't get quite that high.
Not yet. Not with
As far as
those.
you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'll resurrect Onyx.
No, but we got a couple of
Not
Yamchas
on it.
from the early part of it.
Omen, you mean?
What the hell is wrong with me? I said
I was about to say I'm
not.
not dead. Come on.
Not yet. Not with
Not
that
yet.
attitude.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.